Record now. Electronic Discord is a one form of interactive electronic communication. In these studies, we research the term as a four-directional text is with one person using a keyboard voice language that appear on the central monitor and is transmitted to the monitor of the recipient who respond by keyboards. Who respond by keyboards. Electronic Discord is one form of interactive electronic communication. In this study, we research the term for or two-directional text is with one person using a keyboard while language that appears on the sender monitor and is transmitted to the monitor of the recipients who respond by keyboards. As we process into the 21st century, communication as becoming faster and faster, seeing of millions of different media, image, image. You are bombarded, bombarded with every day. It is as important now to be able to read and make sense of the image as it has been to able to read ordinary ordinary text. Ordinary text. As we progress into the 21st century, communications are becoming faster and faster. Think of millions of different media image you are bombarded with every day. It is as important now to be able to read and make sense of the image as it has been to be able to read ordinary text. The Office of Personnel Management was the target of the attack, but the data from nearly every government agency was stolen. U.S. investigators say they believe Chinese hackers was behind the breach. The breach, breach was stolen. U.S. investigators say they believe the Chinese hackers was behind the breach. The Office of Personnel Management was the target of the attack, but the data from nearly every government agency was stolen. UN investigators say they believe Chinese hackers were behind the breach. The quest for the user-friendly copyright regime begins a decade ago when the Hong Kong government ran a public consultation on the copyright protection in the digital environment in December 2006. Although this consultation initially sought to address the internet-related challenges such as the slow caused by peer-to-peer sales technologies and also into comprehensive reason. The quest for the user-friendly copy regime began early decades ago when the Hong Kong government ran a public consultation on copyright protection in the digital environment in December 2006. Although this consultation initially sought to address internet-related challenges, such as those caused by peer-to-peer file sharing technology, the reform effort quickly evolved into a more comprehensive digital address of the Hong Kong copyright regime. The Delon and the Matlin model have been criticized by some authors. In this model is specific to the context of voluntary voluntary users of information technology, the US variable remains a success variable of the information system if the user himself decide to adopt or reject technology. However, the mandatory users use mandatory use such as ERP system. Delon and Macklin have model has been criticized by some author. In this model is a specific context of the voluntary use of information technology. The US variable remains a success variable of the information systems. If the user himself decides to adopt or reject the technology. However, for mandatory use, such as for ERP system, the use of the technology is obvious. The success of information system cannot therefore be measured by US. Today, technological market is dominated by two contrasting business models in the generative and the non-generative. The generative models, the PCs, Windows, Macs, and most of the world of this world allows third parties to build upon and sell through them. The non-generative model is more restrictive restricted appliance somehow. Today's technological market is dominated by the contrasting business models, the generative and the non-generative. The generative models, the species, Windows, and most of this world allow third parties to build up and sell to them. The non-generative model is more restricted. Appliances might work well, but the only entity that can change the way they operate is a vendor. Never before has the world of the journal, journalism been so inclusive, so global, and so competitive. Professor, our news flashes, new flashes. We live in the world of the 24-hour breaking news with the radio stations, internet news site, updating stories by the minute. Journalism, explosive. Never before have the world of the journalism been so explosive, so global, and so competitive. Focus on our news flashes. We live in the world of the 24-hour breaking news with the radio and TV stations in internet news by updating story by the minute.